Oh no, I'm gonna keep it this way forever now. No.
I'm really
Hey,
sick and
guys.
tired of getting the Amazon Prime advertisement on Twitch while having Amazon Prime.
I know, right?
Imagine not using ad blocker.
I am using AdBlocker.
How do you get ads then if you're using ad
Yeah,
blocker?
it doesn't work anymore.
What?
Do you
I
have
use,
the latest
Then your ad
version?
blocker's pretty shit.
What
Which
do you
one
mean?
do you guys have? I have uBlock Origin.
Yeah, I
You
use
need- if
uBlock
you
too.
want to block the Twitch ads, you need to do that via a special way. You need to add an exception to uBlock.
Really? What? Mine always worked. I don't.
Nah, they
Oh.
changed something.
Yeah, there actually is a few free nations. Ilwellen. I mean, if you want to hop right in, you could just join on the Timurids. The player couldn't make it today, and they would otherwise probably just die. They're not super great, but they're not awful either. They still control the majority of the Persia trade node. Actually, wasn't here last session, so I'm not sure how everything is working. The big thing that happened last session was the war between France versus most of the rest of Europe. That's going on still. Oh, we have the Rhineland player. I'm not sure if he was apparently supposed to be missing, but he did make it in the end. Yeah, they lost the war to them. I mean, they're not dead yet. You won't find anything better than Timmy's, I think. I guess Pope needs a sub, and Pope is pretty much in a safe spot. Prussia actually has a player, it just is the same color, basically. And France is supposed to be coming pretty soon. Other than that, I think pretty much everything is taken. Oh, and I suppose Denmark is also open, but it's sub, not... there is a player, he's just sick today. You interested in something?
I mean, it's my biggest development.
Empty cache.
Sad, dude. Sad.
It's more developed than Istria.
User
Israel?
resource location.
Istria,
Istria.
one of your provinces.
Oh yeah, 8 dev Istria. About who cares, dude? All I care about is Milano, dude. That's 32. And
It's
you know,
as
Venice
developed
is
and
31.
as Dalmatia.
I can't find it, man.
Just one province.
Yeah, but Croatian people
Hey,
live there.
Gok, why did you go monarchy instead of staying merchant?
Well, it was an accident. I didn't
his
actually
choice.
mean to.
Oh, big oof, big oof. You'd be making so much more money.
Yeah, well,
Everyone told me,
can't do shit.
sadly.
Why is Africa such a horrible thing to look at?
I don't like
I
the
assume-
color.
Yeah, France is looking nice, but he actually might not be in that great of a spot. He's fighting, I think, most of Europe right now. Maybe even Lithuania as well. He was allied to Rhineland and Netherlands, but I heard that they're not really committing. And Rhineland wasn't present last session as well, so that didn't really help.
All and widespread. What the fuck?
Where I couldn't even see your nameplate.
Yeah, I
What the hell?
can't. Why is it? Can it just be like big font for? Oh my god.
No,
Why
it's
is
because
that's-
Manchuria is
Japanese
different.
I heard
Manchuria
this-
different.
I don't know. It
That's,
should be like
that's
that.
that's not like that in game. It's just like in the lobby you don't have that your name goes over seasons.
Mm.
Oh, that's
Ah.
why I have 5 different names.
Yeah, like when we get in game, there's gonna be one big Malaya probably,
Thank you.
and the same with Japan.
The Lithuanian name placement is pretty bad too.
I remember seeing this one picture where Russia owned part of Finland, and the Finland was called Russian Russia. What?
Nice.
I mean, I personally I like typing China as well.
Typing.
Stop. I mean,
mean,
typing
China.
is pretty matching name for you because you're always typing.
Oh, God.
Got him. Dude.
I mean, it's true. I do have a really
Who's
loud
the
keyboard.
monkey in here?
Coke. That's not even a question. That's
Ayo, shut
okay.
up.
I have not been in voice with him a whole lot.
That's a mage, dude.
I mean,
That's
you've
a
been
mage.
posting in EU4 General the embrace monkey, reject modernity, stuff like that.
Yeah, so you think I read the chat when I'm not pinged?
Yeah, you know,
Yes,
he's got a
yes.
point. Why would anybody
Yes.
do that?
Crediax, you should know better. Oh, fuck off!
No, but
You know that every time you gotta post something about monkey, I'm gonna ping you now, right? That's
Yeah, I figured as much. I will just mute you. Can I?
yeah,
actually?
but you have to block him.
Yeah, that's not that difficult, you know.
No, why would you do that? If you do that, I'm gonna give you Corona as well.
What?
So you had a minute.
If you give me fucking Corona, I have a job to do, okay?
Commandante, join the game. I mean, look, I'm just
What
saying.
kind of job?
If you have a job and you get Corona, then
Technically,
you don't have to
I
go to
for the
work.
police.
Slaying
Oh, damn,
beast
are you
of
gonna
France.
send
The
the
evil
Pokemon
plan
out?
has come through.
I didn't understand
the
jack shit of what you
turntables?
just said.
Slaying only
Are you
played
guys-
the Netherlands to help
Are you gonna
out
send
France
that
and
Popo
now.
on my ass? Then
Well, I'm an IT person. So
Oh, you're like slaying.
yeah, but you could just give
I'm
me
actually
rest
one
word.
level ahead of slaying.
Oh,
Yes, you were,
damn.
but shut the fuck up.
Slaying, pick your own nation.
Slaying, go get him.
You can't. He's
Wait,
not allowed
why
to
am
be
I on
there.
France?
I don't know. You weren't at the start. I made the save
few
in
years.
the Netherlands.
Oh, I
I'm
clicked
curious.
Alt Tab back into the game and then yeah, I clicked on France probably.
It was
So-
an
so can
accident, guys. So sorry.
Can you guys look up Strafblad, the criminal
Oh, yeah,
record?
look at my stuff blast.
Does the Pope
Technically,
have
we can? Are we allowed to? No.
does the
Ooh.
Pope have
You
protection?
really can?
Yeah.
Pope
Technically,
has no
yes.
protection.
Don't you have to like list the
I
list the
have
reason?
ways. I have ways. They're
But you
not
can get into
legal,
trouble,
but
right?
I have ways.
Right? You can get into trouble, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
quite badly as well.
Yeah. Because I know one dude checked like the criminal record of the boyfriend of his daughter, and he got kicked out.
Well, kicked out is one of the least things you can get.
You can also get kicked in.
No, you can literally get jail time.
Did Denmark go
Depending
colonial
on
or?
information, what you do with the information.
So
Denmark did technically
say-
go colonial.
technically, hypothetically, I asked you to
Okay.
look up my record, and then I
Hypothetically.
report you to the police.
For the sake of the argument.
Then yes,
and then you
I
get jail time.
possibly.
Kriliax,
yeah.
we should join the police just to fuck with them.
Are we gonna
Oh,
start?
but that's quite easy. Then you just need to call the
guys,
IT and ask for me.
We
Who
are
are we
waiting for
waiting
something,
for?
or should we just start? Krediax.
I think we're waiting for France.
I'm joining.
No, France is
I
in.
think everybody's
France is
in,
in.
right?
Is everybody-
ISP,
Leroy.
are you
yeah.
joining us?
I mean, I can join if you want me to. If you
there,
don't want me to.
there's no one
I
on
mean,
Timurids.
you can sub
Satya
something
is in
if
here.
you
We
One
have
want.
second.
Denmark,
Good sub-
Timurids,
Maple States, I
Pope,
don't think
I thought you
they are
needed
Papal
subs,
States are the
uh,
most.
If you don't need
viable.
subs,
ASP, you can
And Denmark.
substitute the Pope unless he gets fucked by a deal with.
I can give you
His Italian
instructions from
buddies,
Swiss
but-
Jack as well.
I think Pope is fine. I honestly do
dead?
believe.
No,
No,
he's
no,
not
no,
dead.
not at all.
okay, watch me.
Hold my beer.
You're not meant to murder him. I do warn you, if I ever notice that the island near to me is still being colonized, I will declare and I will fucking take it.
What island is he colonizing?
I thought we were
Figure
friends.
that one out on your own.
Okay, I'm ready.
Nice.
Leroy.
Jenkins.
Leroy Merlin.
Is France being played?
Yes.
Yes, he's here.
Thank God.
Timmy's isn't.
Yeah, Timmy said he can't make it today,
Oh.
and he didn't ask for
Nah,
protection.
if he
or
asked for
sub-
protection, that would just be a dick move because he is on the losing side.
I mean, technically he could, but he didn't.
Okay, start the game.
Yeah,
Go,
I
10
think
go,
minutes
go,
played
go.
again.
Course.
25 people, it should go pretty well.
We're late because mod's getting bad.
Gradiax.
Always.
that's me.
Yeah. That's you.
Bad. Bad and gay. Gay and bad.
Who are we missing?
Oh, dude. 841 ducats in the bank.
No recourse.
Damn, bro, let's go.
Everything went well.
Let's go.
I don't know, I'm not in yet.
Who is this?
He should be in quicker.
Yes, because my computer is very sexy.
No, just admit
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
oh, let's go.
What a win!
it. Anyways, Chinatown.
Money! Finally! Gok! No, there's no Gok. Whatever, mods!
Who are my friends?
Thank you. Finally. I finally have
The
it.
Italians. The
No,
Italians.
I have the contest money. I never thought I would do it. I will make it. Thank you. Mods are good.
Okay, let's get started. So, looks like there's still a lot of French troops in the area. Apparently, France was quite close to getting bankrupt, from what I heard. Yeah, they're only 10 loans away. And they're not making as much money as they used to. Even one session before, they were making like 200. And the Dutch are not nearly as wealthy as you'd think. And they are not helping at all in this war. Actually, they barely have any troops, actually.
Wait, did the game start?
Yep.
Oh,
Aren't you in?
yeah, but I was playing a different game.
Of course.
Where's your
think
co-caster?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you don't really see the war in Europe, but still. Oh, and Ireland is protected for the 15 minutes. I'm not sure if we said that to anyone, but no, I don't think it's going to really matter. Right now it's the only player war that's going on. It was supposed to have Sardinia Piedmont on the French side as well, but he didn't join today. And he didn't really didn't participate really that much in the war anyways. Yeah, 0% participation. Netherlands apparently did some stuff. Over a billion casualties on both sides as well. So it's basically France only versus Tuscany, Venice, Hungary, and that would be it actually. the Italians did manage to take most of Savoy, and they do control some mountain forts. However, they are unable to push forward. Oh, there's actually a Hungarian fort, so they could go into the woods and hills of actual France. I think though France has a bit more numbers though. There's 40k of Tuscany troops, 50, 100k, like 130,000 for the Italy and Hungary together, versus France, who has what feels like 20-30k more. And neither side is pushing right now. There are some strange provinces in here, like there's simple Hungarian provinces, and all of those provinces are French, but the rebels are there, and I suspect they were here for quite a long time. Yeah, like in a few years they might actually be declaring independence. It's Tuscan and Pisan separatists. Actually, Pisa will go separate in just over under a year. Oh, and then okay, France just uncons to Tuscany, which I suppose is fair. How is Venice doing when it comes to loans? Yeah, they're doing pretty okay. Tuscany has a lot of loans, but they could still take way many more. And Hungary barely had any loans. So yeah, France was running out of money. Even though I think, at least when it comes to troop numbers, they were ahead. They would have to go into mountains though, which would be very annoying. Oh wait, they pieced out Sardinia first? Yeah, he should have just pieced out France. Shake my head, mods breaking rules. Yep, actually true. For once. Yeah, now France will just go... I wonder if... is he going to just take more land from France proper, or just take those provinces? Hoping that France won't be able to take them on time. I don't see any French transports. So it would be annoying to deal with those few rebels. He has no transports, so the annoying part would be he wants to go bankrupt ASAP, but taking care of those rebels would take quite a while. So he took 2 provinces, I believe. It's like 20 war score, I think. Hungarian. So I need to check out the state of the war as a whole. Russia already invaded Denmark, which is absent, so it's just going to be a walk in the park. It doesn't have that many provinces, to be honest. It's just Scandinavia, and that's it. A few provinces in northern Germany. Oh, Rhineland has a truce for some reason, so they cannot invade them for 5 more years, which is very nice for Prussia. I don't think they will be able to cut them off completely, but they will get the claim to the best stuff at first. And Lithuania is going... I think it's the same war. Nope, they're just going separate wars. Which makes sense. Lithuania is still keeping Teutonic Order as a vassal. They are annexing them now, but they formed them decades ago. And what are you doing, Curie?
Playing EU4, sir.
Yeah?
Yeah, 100%. And listening to you stream.
Which episode of JoJo are you on?
I actually haven't started JoJo.
Yet.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to. Apparently, people are complaining that I'm not really playing the game.
I mean, there's not much for you to do right now. Do you even... You don't border any AIs anyways, so...
I could declare war on Andrex, I suppose, but...
Yeah. Or like those few provinces of Manchuria. That's
Yeah.
not that much even. Not to mention, Andrex is like he has less manpower, but he makes a lot more money.
Yeah. Plus, I would have to make what? He has 43 galleys, and he's got 24 heavies. Oh, lord.
Oh, ASP dropped, and oh lord. And he dropped in a way that it left the game is still thinking there's a player on Pope.
Fucking
That's
Dutch
annoying.
people.
I didn't even see him drop. Oh, it doesn't show him dropping because he's still in game.
Let me mute myself real quick.
Okay, so do we have 2 popes now? Or did he drop again?
Yo, Kira, are you here? Kira.
Yeah, I was just stuffing my mouth.
Okay, a lot of shit is gonna happen. Please join the channel I'm going to. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't look like ASP is in. Which is pretty annoying. We're going. Why do they even wait for him? I mean, he's not in a player war or anything. They already pissed out France. For I don't see really what. Oh, hey cattle. Is it Provence? No. Okay, SP times 2. At least now there's only one ISP, so that's good. And cattle is joining as well. So we're going to have an Ireland player finally. Why is there no sound? I mean no music. It might be Discord like taking all of the sound channel for himself. Yes, still no sound. And what happens? Okay. So it is Discord doing something with the sound. Meanwhile, there's a war in New World. There's Incas fighting the Cuban colonial nation, which is created by Sardinia Pimo. It owns actually a lot of islands in the Caribbean, so there's going to be a pretty nice boost of death for the Incas. They should be doing pretty well, at least on that front. Yeah, almost 500. Is it that good at this point? It's not horrible, but not great as well. Maya are also fighting Cuba. Hong Kong is eating up the rest of AIs in this area. It's Yunnan and Tonkin. I think it's a vassal of Yunnan. And now we're back to not much really happening. I'm afraid that Indians are going to go after Timis right now. And they are AI, so that's not going to be much action. Georgia might take a bite for himself as well. And maybe Italians. Last session apparently there was a pretty big war between Rosvi, which is this African empire. It's a tag we added in a mod because we're still playing on 1.28, so we wanted to spice things up a bit. And apparently Rosvi was unable to call in any allies last time. This time they are allied to the UAR, United African Republic. And UAR is kinda poor. Rosvi is much richer but not doing that hot on manpower, at least for its size. Hi! How is India looking now that all AIs are killed? I think they are killed. Oh, I guess there's a bit of Indochina still left for Bengal and Hong Kong. Malaya is probably not going to venture outside of the Malacca trade node. Since there's not that much happening right now except for the AI wars. Oh yeah, everyone is just fighting Denmark. Shouldn't take too long. I'll try to figure out what's going on with the EU4 sound, or rather the lack of it. Yeah, now there's no... What's going on? Do you guys hear it on the stream? Yeah, I think it should be there right now. And if I try to join Discord, it seems really quiet for some reason. Yeah, I don't hear anything on ticking as well. But it seems that there is some audio on the stream that I'm not hearing. Oh, okay. Now it works. Oops. Gimli, that is Malaya, is saying a bit too much in the public chat. But of course there's... I'm sure Bengal doesn't have any plans against him, and neither the other way around. I mean, they're pretty far from each other. How is Malaya doing when it comes to Navy? He was being kind of greedy about it. And not really investing much into it. He's actually still doesn't have any naval focused idea groups. He does have his national ideas, which are pretty good, of course. Moral of navies, heavy ship combat ability are all pretty good. Even naval combat bonus of owned coast. He don't have any far-reaching islands, but still, it's a good bonus to have. He has 20. He only has 50 heavies. I mean, if all of coast nations in Asia united against him,
Hey man.
they would have at least a chance. Hey, Cattle. How is Ireland doing? I mean, I don't think there will be much for you to do.
I mean, AI is kind of stupid. So
Yeah, apparently it rivaled someone.
yes, rivaled somebody, took corruption, all the good things.
Oh, yeah.
Fired advisors.
I mean, corruption is free money, so it's worth it, right?
It's only free money if I average autonomy above 50%. I have English monarchy. What the fuck?
Yeah, and you're Anglican as well. Friesland is actually doing okay.
Yeah.
Even Naples is making sort of a comeback.
Yeah,
He's
it's like
poorer than you somehow, but
no, he has more income.
no, he's poorer than you.
But how?
By like quite a large margin. You have almost 12, he has 7.
Okay, man, get subsidies from the Netherlands. So if
Oh yeah,
we cut
yeah,
the
so
subsidies, then
you're even, more or less.
we're even. Because they shouldn't make any money as colonial nation.
Yeah, that's true.
That state. Maybe Friesland is making money, but
Yeah, Friesland is like making a bit at least.
with yeah, we have.
Maya did reform, right? Yeah.
Peasant Republic? No, no more Republic.
No. At least the Incas still are a glorious peasant republic.
I mean,
He's
kind of hard to
still-
say regarding if it's worth to stay Peasant Republic, because absolutism is still something important.
Yeah, I mean, you're losing out on discipline and administrative. What's it called?
Admin efficiency, discipline.
Efficiency, yeah. But you do get a pretty nice manager generation. Right now he doesn't. He might go into dictatorship pretty soon, actually. He is below 50, Republican tradition.
I mean, he should just cycle through his leader, because the one he has currently is kind of shitty. if I've
Yeah,
seen
he
it
is a
correctly.
fresh one.
Yeah, not only fresh one, but like also quite old, 52. And do you really want to start re-electing
Yeah.
when they're like 30, 40 years old? So it doesn't make sense to invest the Republican tradition, in my opinion.
Hong Kong finished his wars and he's actually looking to own his 1/3 of China.
Yeah, like the new patches 1.31 will be so important for the Southeast Asian nation, for Khmer and that region, because it changes the trade setup down there. Because then Canton flows into what is it, Siam trade node?
Yeah, Siam is like the worst trade node right now. It doesn't just
Yeah,
go into
but-
one direction.
And then Canton flows into Siam, so you have access to basically half of the Chinese trade.
Yeah. I mean, finally
So-
they're doing something about Indochina. It's been
Yeah.
way too long. Are they updating the idea groups for like Ayutthaya and Langsang?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Because
I mean, they're still not good, but like they are upgrading them.
I mean, at least the best thing there is not diplomat or something. It was really
But
bad.
then again, like Encore has already the new Siam ideas. So
Yeah.
it's something to keep in mind. And Malaya is the only change we did in that mod to Malaya was changing the galley compatibility to heavy ship compatibility. The second one, yeah.
Yeah, because all of those seas are inland seas in the.
Yeah, will become inland seas.
I mean, I'm not sure if we will be able to play on the next patch, next campaign even, because apparently the people still are getting the numbers bug, and we are playing with substantially higher number of players at the start than most people.
Yeah, it's like it depends. Like I'm playing on a mediocre strategist, and we have only once in a couple of sessions, maybe a number bug or two, and even then it's very rare. But we're only like 20 players, 30 players. And
Yeah,
since
and even
we
if some people disconnect, then it's pretty easy to just hot join in. But when you have 15 people disconnect, you can't even actually have them hot join at once. You have to do like 2 or 3 rounds.
Yeah, it's super shitty.
It's just more and more problems. Why was this giant Swabia around actually? What?
Wasn't the player?
Oh, I think it's it formed from Swiss.
Yeah.
I think.
Because the Swabian.
Yeah, he lost all of his actual Swiss land. At least most of it.
After getting the last. After the last reform, reform mission. I mean, there's nothing which this offers you, and Zwawe gives you new missions, which are decent.
Why does everyone want me to show the dev map mode?
Because it shows how good a player is. Let's be real.
I mean, yeah, but it's like the second time. China is looking pretty yellow. France is looking pretty yellow. Southern England, which is also France. Poland is looking pretty yellow, which is Prussia. Italy, but that barely counts as doing something. Outside of that, I think there was some deving going on in Sahel Africa. We did buff African deving because the tropical provincial modifier doesn't give increase deving cost. Yeah, there's still no 100 dev province, which to be honest means that all the players are pretty bad. Last campaign we only had one good player and it was Seth on Cree. Now the music is good enough. By the way, how are the sounds, guys? Catal, can you say something so people can compare? Because
test. 1, 2, 3.
You're probably a bit more quiet than I am.
Yeah, could be. I have no idea.
Yeah. Okay. Apparently, Natis says it's okay.
Good to hear.
Yeah, it's going to be now a bit of a wait before something actually happens. How are the people recovering from the war, by the way? So France now took all the loans he could. He did deal with all of his rebels. He built some transports and is just not going bankrupt for now.
How did the war end?
France just unconned.
Okay, and what did he lose?
And that's actually a good question. I think because Leroy separate pieced Sardinia Piedmont, he just white pieced France then? And now music is getting loud.
It's kinda strange. Then again, I wasn't here.
Yeah, I think it was a rule because France unconned to Tuscany and then he pissed out Sardinia Piedmont before pissing out France.
Oh, okay. That's
Oh, there's it's probably a fake war. I mean,
yeah,
it's
a
a
real war.
I'm not even sure if anything changed.
So the Viennese guys, as Gok increased his holdings in Egypt. I can see.
In Egypt?
Yeah.
I mean, they won the war last time. I think they took a few provinces in the Delta area.
Just need Suez. Build the Suez Canal.
Suez proper is still Rosby.
I mean, like, Rosby is so big already. It's unbelievable. And he has basically all the gold in the world.
Yeah, his gold income was not that big, like I just checked, and he's only making almost 40 ducats from it. And
I mean, he should make more.
Yeah, I think
because
he
he
has
was
more.
like 5 gold mines in Bengal Mewar. Japan is fighting. I mean, Blue Flames at least.
I don't think it's a real war. Yeah, it's War of Honor.
Yeah, okay.
Let me see his gold mines actually, because I'm sure he was making more from gold even last time I was watching. Autonomy is looking okay.
I mean, it could be that some gold mines collapsed.
Yeah, that's possible.
So
trade goods. There you go.
because he has like 5 gold mines in Kilwa. Oh, yeah, 5.
And Ethiopia are still not devved, at least not as much as.
Oh, okay.
But there's no high autonomy anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at least one of them collapsed in Buchua.
Yeah.
And in
What's Prosperity doing?
And on the coast.
I think they misclicked. By the way, I found a quite interesting bug in 1.30. An infinite crownland bug, basically.
Oh god. That sounds fun.
Right, the thing is this. The game stores the production stuff and text development as integers. But when a gold mine collapses, you can get non-integer values saved as an integer. Like it's 11.5 if you had like a
so like that.
at 23 you have gold mine. So you can get like points. And if a gold mine collapses 4 times with uneven numbers, the game you have 4 numbers post a decimal point. And this generates a bug which gives you ticking crownland, 0.1 per day if you have 1 estate, 0.2 basically 0.1 per estate.
What? But
yes.
Wait. Why?
I don't know.
It has to be something really weird with the dev and like
yes,
some
it's dev related, but we don't have idea why. We just know what it costs and that's it. And it's 100% reproducible. So
yeah, and free crownland is pretty good.
No, that's the issue. Like, yes, it's good to get to 100 crownland.
Sell it quickly enough, or is the time? I think you might be gaining it.
You can sell every 10 years.
Oh yeah, that might.
And you gain 0.1 per day.
Yeah, so you will actually be gaining because
like
you're
in a
5
year
or
you get
10.
In a year you get 36 crownland passively.
Damn.
So like the current meta of giving 70% share to your nobles for the 70% manpower increase, it's simply not possible because your passive manpower increase is too big. Of the bug.
But does it show you like? Does it show you why are you gaining the crownland?
Nope.
No. Okay. It's just like increasing.
It's just increasing.
Nice. So it looks like France is not going bankrupt yet to fight some AIs. I think, how big is his truce with the Italians? It is like 7 years, 7 more years, so not that much time. And I'm sure that Tuscany will want to regain their capital state.
Of course. Did he build some buildings? Like workshops or anything
I
at
thought-
all?
Like, he took all his loans, but I mean, honestly, I don't think there's that many buildings France can even build at this point. I guess in Iberia, nothing too great, to be honest. Some pretty okay manufactories. But he's not building them. He has 22k in bank. and not
Because
really
like
doing anything with them.
bankruptcy building is a thing.
Yeah, but right now he has 7 more years till the truce runs out, so. And he didn't take those loans at the start of the session, like the last session. He just took them now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Pope that actually owns the gold mine in North Africa, somehow, out of all the people.
Yeah, he has to convert it still. Oh, he's losing a lot of money.
Yeah, still at like 10% more of income just from this gold mine. What is he doing? ISP is there. Oh. Yeah, he apparently... Yeah, he has a lot of loans probably from the Rosvi War. Venice is doing okay on loans. And Tuscany is making such high income. He took war reparations from France, so that's actually a pretty nice boost. Basically all of the subsidies from the Netherlands are going straight back to Tuscany. Yeah, France is trying to take as much land using the currently recruited forces. I assume he's going to go bankrupt right after he's finished. I'm not sure if he really needed to take all those loans, because now he's paying interest on the loans he didn't really need to take, but maybe it's a bit easier to manage because you know exactly how much money you have, and with wars starting and stopping, the loan cap can be moving a bit, so maybe it's a bit easier to manage, and he's going to go bankrupt anyways.
It's always hard to tell. Like,
yeah, I mean,
when it's quick to take next loans, even if you're like preparing for a war.
Yeah, it's easier because you know at a glance with the treasury how much money you have. Otherwise, you have to check the loans, how much you have, and so on. It's a bit easier, and he probably doesn't care that much. And oh, Rosvi is at war with France, but it's because he's was he a defender of faith or something?
Could be.
Yeah, Rosvi is defender of faith, so that's why he joined on Morocco's side, but that's not going to be anything really.
Yeah, Morocco is like an OPM.
Like actually 2 PM.
Oh.
Whooping 16 dev. Rhineland is still allied to Sardinia Piemont, which he probably should reconsider.
Okay, Tuscany went bankrupt.
Oh, Tuscany went bankrupt already.
I mean, already. I don't know.
I mean, he had such a high loan cap, he could have taken like 60 more loans or something like that. He really was not doing that bad. I think he could have taken even more loans than Venice. He has so few provinces and yet 500 death. Yeah, 30 provinces and 500 death in them. Yeah, of everything theft up to 20. Or even more.
Will
Oh!
move. Oh, Greece!
You have a new nation. Why did he form Greece? And do they have like...
Does Greece have missions?
He has generic missions now, which are actually not bad. I mean, there's the construction mission, the plus 5% morale. It's something.
I mean, alone for the construction building cost, it's totally worth it. If you have
Yeah.
already done all of the Hungarian missions you want to click.
Yeah.
Because it's such an insane income boost. Building cost reduction.
When he will lose Black Army? I don't remember what was the... How did that...
Age of Absolutism?
He doesn't lose it with the changing tags, right?
No. Because it's a modifier.
Yeah, I remember there's something about prolonging it, but I never played Hungary, so I don't know the details.
Maybe he has it permanently now, because he is no longer Hungary.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, because the event won't fire, so there's no reason for it to expire. I denounced the... Here is the denouncing formation of Greece. Oh, apparently it's just the first step on the long way forward. He could get even better missions, that's true.
Yes. I honestly didn't know that you could form Byzantium as Greece. I thought it like forming Greece removes all Byzantic cores. And then this allows you to form Byzantium.
Couldn't he just straight form Byzantium? Or only the Greeks can form Byzantium?
You need the culture to form it. You need to be Orthodox, if I'm not mistaken.
He is Orthodox, he has been for a while now.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I have to clarify something with my Konomu guys.
Yeah, and he is Greek primary culture. So what are the requirements for forming Byzantium? Let me check. I don't think he actually needed to be Greece, so I'm not sure why did he form it. Netherlands are also... Oh yeah, he joined the French Wars. Maybe for the Navy? I don't think France needs help versus some AIs. Oh yeah, one thing to check is the top 5. We have some special rules for the top 5 great powers, so basically they cannot help each other, they cannot be on the same side of a war. So we have France, Bengal and Punjab in India, Lithuania, which is basically Russia at this point. I think they even have Russian ideas. And then Mewar, actually. Mewar just overtook Greece right now, but Greece will be taking it back once he gains the institution. And yeah, he pretty much has it already. Lithuania is quite far, but he just needs about the same money as Greece. At this point, how are the Asians and Africans doing? Yeah, Rosway is quite far, and the UAR already has it. Yep. I think he might even... No, he bought it from someone. Bengal has it. Taiping doesn't have it at all. I mean, you'd think he already bought it from someone. No. Cheng is quite far as well. And Japan, not even close. Yeah, so it didn't reach Asia, at least the Far East, that much, to be honest, yet. Lithuania is taking Finland and northern Scandinavia. Russia took all the coastal cities and is cutting off Rhineland.
And back.
Hi.
I had to clarify the colonial borders.
You're splitting like Canada and 13 colonies, basically.
The problem, the thing is, Netherlands want 10 colonies for the.
Oh yeah, Netherlands also is in there.
Yeah. So it's not like clear cut. Please, quite. Nope, can't.
Epic Battle of the Irish. And they do win. Thank God.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think the next time something really interesting is going to happen is once France runs out of truces.
Yeah.
Before that, there might be something in Asia, but I'm not really sure.
Oh, you leveled up in your Twitch?
Oh yeah. Apparently it does mean
No! Sorry.
What?
Native attacked my native and he took over the siege. Tilt. I have to switch back up for a moment.
The war is still high with emotions, even though it's not really that many people compared to other wars. Yeah, but Crazy Axe is actually boxed in, as well as Qing. They don't really have anywhere left to expand. The Indians just got a really great deal with the Timis leaving the game. They have a nice chunk of land to conquer, but most of it is not that great, to be honest. I mean, it's a good defensive land for sure, and Bukhara is a great province. But you need to go to Iraq to really get the good stuff, and I think Indians... I mean, Mewar is almost there. I guess it depends on truces right now. Yeah, Mewar is running out in 4 years. And Tuscany is bankrupt, so I don't think they're going to be in time. Georgia might be afraid of going versus Timurids alone. They still don't know much about the world. Like, Georgia only sees Europe right now. Greece as well. Some people have no idea that there are other continents. UAR is going after Portugal as well, just basically right now a few provinces in North Africa, and there's a bit left in Europe as well. So now that France at 99 of extension as well, France is still not going bankrupt. What is his government reform? Oh, States General. Is he still... No, he's just keeping regular, so he's not recruiting any mercenaries. Oh, Georgia is going after Timurids. He will have some annoying mountain force to deal with. Maybe he should have gone through the west and taken all the Iraq. Maybe he wants to take the mountain forts. I mean, there's not that many of them, to be honest. And he does have a small numbers advantage over teams. When fighting on the Molten Fort, it would be really good if he had the quality advantage as well. But that doesn't look to be the case. Even AI might be able to win with such numbers and on the Molten Fort. There's a war between Bengal and Taiping, but... Oh, it's actually a real war. And yeah, because Mewar is still in the 5th spot, he cannot help Bengal.
So it's 1v1.
Yep. I mean, someone could just attack Taiping, like Punjab. Or even just
I mean, that's...
Or even Mewar could declare what's it called?
Is Taiping and Qing's top 5?
Qing?
Qing.
Qing is pretty far. He's not in the top 8.
Because like they are allied, so if Punjab attacks Qing joins and Hong Kong, and
Oh,
Punjab
Hong
will
Kong
lose
is-
that.
Hong Kong is in this war as well, and he is recruiting.
Okay.
Taiping is
so-
going straight for the Molten Forts. I think Bengal could have used a few more on his border with Taiping. He definitely could have put 1 or 2 more additional lines of Molten Forts.
This is strange.
It is a real war though, and Bengal is not really ready. He only had like 60k troops at the start of it. Now he's recruiting as much as he can, but yeah, right now he has half the numbers of Taiping troops. And Taiping just took a Molten Fort.
I have no idea how this worked.
Which basically opened Taiping access to the Bengalese heartlands. It might be difficult for the Indian right now. Oh, are his subjects... His subjects are not doing anything. And now Taiping is going for the second Molten Fort. Looks like Bengal decided to just abandon them and focus on recruiting troops. The problem is that now the access to his capital is open, and he doesn't even have the newest forts, I don't think. Yeah, level 4 are... Oh yeah, I don't think he has level 4 forts anywhere. That's why they're falling so fast. Taiping really... Did he go over force limit? Yeah, he definitely went over force limit. He recruited a lot of troops to fight in this. Double combat width of cannons as well. I think for the sake of clarity we assume that we think about the state of when the war starts for Mewar. Yeah, there's a battle going on right now, but Taiping has such a great numbers advantage, there's nowhere nearly close enough. I think we talked about it at the start of the campaign, and we decided that only the time of declaration counts. And Bengal is still not recruiting any mercenaries. That's... Now that's a bit surprising, to be honest. Because first kind of troops I would recruit in this kind of situation is mercenaries. And he doesn't recruit them at all. And on paper, Bengal has much higher troop numbers, but that's because it's counting Punjab and Mewar in, and they cannot participate because they're all top 5. Yeah, this was the problem with the Indian Hackbox. They allied each other, so they couldn't declare instantly on each other, at least without truce breaking. So they had some kind of balance between the 3 of them. But right now, the only way to help each other is to declare war. I suppose what could happen is if Punjab waits till Mewar gets... Yeah, he's number 6 again. So in theory... But also the problem is not that now they're going to... now they're in this war, they have to peace out to start a new one, and they're going to get a truce. So they would have to truce break Taiping to attack him. And I think they just did. No. I thought I just heard the peace sound. And now Hong Kong is coming, but he's not really needed. Bengal only now is going over his force limit, and only slightly. And he isn't that much behind in force limit than Taiping. The problem is Taiping just went all in from the start just to punch through Bengalese modern forts. And Bengal didn't even have the force limit amount of troops. He had 60k at the start of the war, which is fine for fighting AIs, but not really enough to protect your borders. Yeah, now Bengal is getting up to 150.
Oh, damn, what's happened?
I mean, what would you think? Like, it was typing 250k versus...
No, did he assault those forts, or when they paid?
Yeah, he assaulted all the forts.
No, like, didn't Bengal pay for the forts?
No, he was...
instantly full.
Yeah, they are level 2. And Bengal had no army at the start of the war. Like, he had 60k versus 260k of typing.
Oh.
So he couldn't contest even with the assault.
So that war is quite over, say.
Yeah, and what's actually surprising me is Bengal is literally recruiting mercenaries. I mean, he still has 0.
I mean... it's been so long that I played on 1.30. 1.28. So...
I mean, my instinct is just to... recruit mercenaries ASAP, but he just went for manpower troops.
Like in 1.30, you just recruit normal troops till you're running out of manpower, and then you start recruiting mercs. Because the army professionalism is so important. Because Slacken is just insane, and each merc company costs you 5 AP.
And mercs just suck so much.
Yes.
Oh, we have some public diplo going on right now.
I can't see it. My chat is bugged out.
Oh, you really?
Yes. No chat for me.
I didn't know that it can happen only... I thought it happens for the entire game. Yeah, there's so many Chinese. There's not much Bengal could do, even if he went like to 250 like typing does. another 100k from Hong Kong is basically sealing the deal.
Yeah.
Maybe if he had mountain forts, but even then.
And also, like, his quality is, let's be real,
Yeah, I assume.
PD compared with what Taiping has.
Yeah, he has 1 morale more. I mean, everything else it's not that bad, but morale is pretty huge.
Artillery fire from Taiping. I don't know
yeah.
if Bengal also has all of the ideas.
Oh yeah. Tapping has 1 more morale as well. I didn't even look at it because it's like it doesn't really. And Bengal is going for an offensive battle.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's over.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even not talking about the quality difference, there's just so many Chinese. Even now, Bengal is under force limit and Taiping is constantly 70 over.
Yeah. Or it was
I mean,
a stack wipe too.
Yeah, Taiping will have to go bankrupt probably. He did gather like 30 loans in just those few months, so that's halfway to bankruptcy. He could go for a bankruptcy build.
I mean, he has basically no threat because Punjab can't attack him. Let's be real.
For 5 years, right?
No, like, even if he attacks him, like, is Qing and Hong Kong.
I mean...
And he takes 15 years of Bengal, so just bankrupt builds.
I mean,
and
Punjab can just wait and attack with Mewar, to be honest, because Mewar is now down to number 7, and he's not going up there to number 5 anytime soon. And then 2 of them together. And of course...
but the issue is, like, you have a truce right now.
4 more years.
It would be a truce pick? No, from Mewar and Bengal.
No, but they don't have to attack right now, I mean.
Yeah, but like bankruptcy build takes like what 10 years with all the buildings.
Yeah.
You want. So there's still 5-year truce. That's what I mean. Like, it gives you a buffer of 5 years where Bengal would need a truce break.
But Punjab only has like 4 years truce. I mean, I'm not sure what's.
Yeah, but Punjab alone can't beat Taiping, Hong Kong, and Qing, even if Taiping is bankrupt.
Oh, but it's Taiping that's truce breaking Bengal, actually.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah, but Punjab can ally Mewar right now and attack together.
But he has no allies. So
and Punjab is allied to Japan and Qing as well. Meanwhile, Timis are being conquered by Georgia, actually. Did they win every battle? Even on the mountains? Yeah, actually Georgia won all the battles. So that's pretty good for them. The Netherlands are... What? Rhineland is getting invaded by Prussia.
Yeah, that was something Rhineland was talking about in chat. That Prussia all had the troops on the border.
Rhineland has okayish number of troops, at least from what I see. Yeah, he's going pretty hard over the force limit.
So they anticipated it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. This war started... Oh no, just now.
Yeah.
It is pretty close.
I mean, does Prussia have invested the mana for militarization? Because it doesn't look like it.
No, not at all. And still the Lithuania 100k is also too much for the Germans.
And keep in mind, like, yes, Netherlands are in there, but Netherlands is absolutely tapped on manpower because it just fought Denmark.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if there wasn't Lithuania in there, then Rhineland maybe would have been able to win some battles, but as is, it's going to be difficult. And it was a battle with -2 for Prussia.
Yep.
Yeah, Bengal got defeated in another battle. Did Taiping reduce his number of troops? No. So he's actually getting super close to bankruptcy. It's like 3-4 years away right now.
10, 65 months. So
a bit over
5.5 years. For a bit of buffer because you take.
Yeah, but comparatively, Bengal has barely any loans. He has 6 right now, and that's a big difference. And now
Bengal didn't know that Taiping was going that ham regarding force limit and everything.
He did see his numbers, right? And I assume you have an idea more or less of how many troops your neighbors can produce, right? Mewar is actually going in to help him. So maybe Taiping overshoot a bit with this second war, because he actually kind of needs to win it pretty soon, and if Bengal doesn't unconditional, or at least he needs to reduce the number of his troops.
Like realistically, with casualties and reinforcements, it's 3 years. Like if Bengal can hold out 3 years.
Yeah, and I think it's...
Then you should... And then the question is like, why didn't Mewar or Buncha... Mewar still truce with Taiping, right?
He had truce, but because he still stayed allied to Bengal, then he could...
Oh yeah, he is in the war now, Mewar.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was thinking like Mewar isn't in the war, so he could just enforce peace.
Yeah, he
Same
was.
thing
He's
with
in the war,
Buncha.
and he's going to... Somehow Rhineland didn't lose that fort yet. I thought he was about to lose it. France still didn't go bankrupt. I mean, he's even recruiting troops. I'm not sure why. What's his goal with this? And now that Mewar troops are coming, there's like 150k, and I think Mewar's quality is pretty good. He is a lot lower in morale, but he has 15% more discipline, which is at least something. They do need a lot of troops to keep with that morale, though. The Chinese are dying by the dozen, but I mean at this point by the 1,000. But the problem is, can they keep the battle going long enough for it to matter? I mean, they're doing pretty well. Taiping, I think, is trying to go for a flanking maneuver to cut off some Bengalese troops, but they are going through a safe province. I don't think Taiping can go into Midnapore.
No, doesn't look like it. I mean, it's like both parties are ruling like shit, as you can see it. So
yeah, but Mewar has a better general, even though Holo is on the Taiping side. Okay, that's a good roll for Mewar.
Also, Mewar has a full camp backline. Because, like, as you can see, the kind of Taiping is kind of damaged.
Oh yeah.
So, like, not full strength. They should win this. Like,
yeah, they should win this with the reinforcements as well.
Yeah.
So actually, Taiping might have overextended with this second war, because he didn't consider that Mewar will be able to join in this war.
Like, even if he loses, the worst case is he loses like the land he just conquered. Because
yeah, but he's going to go bankrupt from this war, so that's not really what you want. If like all he lost is the land he just gained, that would be fine, I think. But It's going to hurt his nation in the long run as well. And he might be even to take a bit more because I mean it's the course, right? Oh, actually not really all of it is Bengal's course.
Yeah.
Only a bit.
So basically it takes like 120% in comparison or 110%.
Let's actually see how much can Bengal take. So all the land he just lost.
It's
like 1 or 2 more provinces.
Yeah, it's like 80 war score alone for the.
I mean, he could.
The stuff he lost, so.
He could just not take everything back and just take more from typing, but there are not.
You want your fort line back. That's the important part.
Yeah, I mean,
like, without the fort line.
Try to take some forts from typing, but the only mountain forts are pretty deep in already. It's the second line, so I don't think it's worth it.
Also, I'm quite surprised that Bengal didn't have any mountain forts in Tibet.
Yeah, yeah, he only had the in Nepal. That's
you're lagging behind, sir.
I am?
Yes, just got to pop up.
Oh, damn. Oh, actually, I think my internet just died a bit because the stream was dying as well.
Yeah.
I think it's good now. Looks like there was some internet hiccup on my end. Rhineland is trying, but there's only so much he can do.
Kind of dead in my end.
And yeah, now Bengal is going to advance on the forts, and they're still level 2, so that's good for him now. And how are the typing's numbers looking right now? Did he decide to... He did reduce his numbers by quite a bit. But because of the reinforcements, he's still losing the same amount of money.
I think your stream is done. No, back.
Yeah, it's the delayed hiccup from the lag. It should be good now.
Yeah.
And typing is out of manpower as well.
I love AI.
Oh, there's some Rosvi war going on right now. Yeah, Rosvi is attacking Venice. Rosvi is supported by UAR. And Venice is supported by Greece, the Netherlands, Pope, and Tuscany.
That's a huge war. Netherlands won't participate, so it's probably like Greece, Venice, and Jerusalem against the Africans.
Like on map, it's a giant war.
Yeah.
In actual numbers, I'm not. I mean, it's still out of nations. Now the question is, can the Italians get to... I guess it doesn't really matter if they can get to their African lands because they are allied to Greece, so they can just walk through.
Yeah. I mean, it will take forever to go down there. And keep in mind, like, oh yeah, we changed the war score for the war goal. So he will get to like 70, 80 war score.
Yeah, 78 just from that.
So
I mean, those provinces are not worth much.
Hey, I come from Canada.
Irish Canada. The Italians are not really moving. Neither is Greece. So I'm not really sure what. It doesn't look like a fake war of any kind. I mean, Rosvi is pushing. And now what's also important
we
is...
know that's not a fake war because otherwise it would have already peaced out.
Yeah. But they're not doing anything. That's what's strange to me. Also, what's important is what France does in all of this, because he's going to go bankrupt in a year. Oh, there's another battle going on in India. Bengal is going for a pretty sneaky maneuver, cutting off the Taiping's assaulting. He is pushing a bit too much.
I mean, like, they still have to win the main battle. Like, cutting off the reinforcements is nice, but like, it doesn't matter if you lose the main battle.
I think they might win all of them. I mean, the Bengali stack should be finished pretty soon, and then he can just reinforce, and even with other reinforcements, they might win in the Gouda.
In the GC province.
Taiping Taiping improved their general a bit, but it's still a bit inferior.
Yeah. Like, Neva is really strong right now. Oh, Timurit is fighting?
Yeah, I mean, there's no player on Timurit.
Oh, okay. I thought he was still playing.
Left. And it's Georgia invading. He's doing actually pretty well for himself.
Like, I'm still surprised Georgia is alive.
But I mean,
like,
who would
so
want
many
to
things
kill
had
them?
to go right for him that he is not dead yet.
Yeah, I mean, who would want to kill him? Greece is
Like,
doing...
Ottomans had to die. AQ and QQ had to die. Timurit had
Yeah, I
to
mean,
die.
a lot of those players died because they left the game. Like, Timis right now would be okay-ish, especially since Mewar is busy.
Yeah.
But since he left, then...
But like, so many things had to go right for him that...
Yeah, that's true. In the very beginning was the toughest time for him. And the Italians are still not moving anywhere. I'm not... What are they doing? And where UAR is attacking Tunis.
how good is his Religious Unity, by the way? From UAR. Oh yeah, another battle.
He's what?
How good is Religious Unity? Because I know that he flipped
It's
Shia.
not great. It's not great. Yeah, he is turning Shia, but
He has to convert at least the gold mines as fast as possible.
I think he turned most of them at this point.
He has only one.
Yeah, one.
Yes, yeah. I mean, he has only one missionary. Doesn't help either.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I would invest the money to.
He did
just-
convert two of them.
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
But I would just pay the money for.
Yeah, for the Defender of Faith.
Yeah,
I think
and
there's
just start converting.
even another Shia now that Timuris are gone to contest that, so that's nice.
And maybe even pop the religious mission he has. But yeah.
Yeah. And now Bengali is pushing on Mountain Force, and he's doing it in a smart way, cutting off the fort from access.
Yeah, because like due to how the Zone of Control works, like even because it's two vessels,
Yeah.
it doesn't overlap kinda, so you can just sneak
I mean,
past them.
He could have just gone like this. I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
you can see this.
Oh, that's you already got
Yeah,
that
that's
fort.
occupied by Bengal.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird because I still think of them as Bengalese forts occupied by
Yes.
Taiping.
But it's the other way around. By the way, tapping, you have edge ability. You should get your morale, whatever. Oh, you
Morale?
already have
Edge
it.
ability?
Yeah. Morale, mercenary discipline.
Yeah, mercenary. He has
Same
it.
thing.
And the problem right now, he cannot really afford. I mean, he needs mercenaries because he cannot use manpower troops anyways.
So, how much is he losing? 200 ducats?
Yeah, still, I think it's still reinforcements. Yeah, most of it, vast majority of it is reinforcements. But still,
So
he has
yes,
8k and that's it. He
I
is
mean,
going.
like, it's kind of risky because Hong Kong could cancel subsidies and renew them as a high amount to increase the loan cap. Not mistaken.
Didn't they remove that?
I mean,
So-
even if they removed it, like, you still get, you still lose less money then.
Yeah, I mean.
But the chance you go bankrupt is quite high.
Did Hong Kong? Oh, because it's a truce break. Hong Kong didn't
Yeah.
join.
Yeah.
So that's
They
a
couldn't
big
join.
problem. Yeah. And Taiping is going greatly below force limit now to save money. He even removed his second cannon stack but once
I mean, he had no choice. Let's be real, because
yeah, it's a. But is there even a point in just staying in this war with 100k troops against the Bengal and Mewar? And I don't think Bengal is going bankrupt anytime soon. Yeah, he's doing fine. After this war, he's just going to pay down those loans and be just great. So he could truce break into typing again. Rhineland, I mean, he's hanging on. I think he ran out of manpower. Yeah, he is kind of done with that and doesn't use that many mercenaries. He's not going bankrupt anytime soon, but I thought he was going quite hard over the force limit. Maybe he kind of gave up. And because he still has a lot of money to spend and a lot of mercs to recruit, possibly.
okay. I can't colonize that patch.
Yeah, Italians are still not really doing anything. Are they maybe like recruiting transports or something? What are they doing?
No,
Tuscany
maybe
is no longer bankrupt.
maybe nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
As dumb as it may sound, because like no need to do something.
right, Rosby is getting close to Greece right now.
Yeah,
What?
but like
Georgia took a very strange chunk of. Is he going to form Persia?
I mean, no, he needs to be Muslim for this.
I mean, that's doable, right?
Yeah, but it's
Because
so
like
shitty.
I'm not really sure if taking those provinces is the way to go, because it doesn't even cut off Mewar, who will pretty soon go for Iraq, and that's where the good provinces are.
I mean,
just-
you could like maybe he just wants the Persia trade now,
Maybe.
like
I mean,
the sanctuary,
yeah, that's
the
probably
centers of
that.
trades
Yazd
Yeah.
has.
and the forts.
I mean, right now
So
the
next-
forts wouldn't really help him because. I guess. I mean, it's Georgia. He has plenty of modern forts. And yeah, pretty soon Bengal is going to retake all of his, all of the forts in his lands, and then they should be able to push at least the Highland forts, even though they are level 4. But Taiping just doesn't have enough troops right now. He didn't lower the maintenance, which he probably should consider at least, since he's not doing anything with them anyways. Mewar troops are kept in the back, probably as just a fighting force for the battles.
Are those Bengal separatists in
No, it's just
Nepal?
Naples. Nepal's prince of
Okay.
some kind. Oh, it's just 6k.
No, because like he could let them break them and just prolong the war till Taiping goes bankrupt, and or
Okay, now Tuscany is sending
Yeah.
50k to Syria, but that's not going to be enough, I don't think.
like Rossoy is a really strong tech. Like
Yeah, I mean,
Not as good
Tuscany
as-
is strong as well, but with like, there's no way they will win against twice their numbers.
Yeah.
And yeah, Hungary did form Greece. Apparently, it's only the first step on the long road ahead.
yeah,
I'm not sure why he went for Greece first, because I checked the decision, and apparently you don't need to be Greece to form Byzantium. You just need to.
I mean, let's be real. That color is really great.
And this color is great. But Byzantium has a pretty great color as well.
No, Greece is better.
Yeah, but Byzantium is Byzantium.
Yes.
And you do get a lot of pretty nice stuff. Like the plus 25% to manpower, was it? Just permanently? That's pretty nice.
Yeah. It was like the prestige you get and the monthly autonomy change by forming in other nations is always nice to have. Like, it's rather small, but if you do it like a couple of times, it adds up.
Yeah, like always reducing your autonomies.
Yeah.
Depends
Because
on
then
your
you have,
current
like-
situation, but still. There's a lot of Japanese troops in Qing. And Qing is recruiting cannons as well. And Taiping
So-
is walking around in Qing. What is going on?
Can Qing...
Oh, there's a Taiping non-Sibid Qing?
What? Huh?
It's War of Taiping Aggression. So it's Taiping that's attacking, right? Right?
Does Critics want to become a perma-sub again?
Yeah, and Punjab is in this war, so now he's fighting the entirety of India.
That's...
What?
That seems like suicide.
Yeah, did he think that Kure would just crumble down under... Yeah, but with Japanese troops there, and Punjab, I mean... yeah, Taiping's troops are pretty great. But even then, he's overstacking this.
Like, that seems
Oh,
like
wait,
a super
he-
desperate move before going bankrupt.
I guess.
Oh yeah, another stack dice
He-
from
yeah,
Japan.
he's stack wiping them, but...
Yeah.
But Qing is huge. He can wait it out till Taiping goes bankrupt. And with Punjab troops there, actually I'm surprised that this war, started just this year and everyone is already getting here. Like Japan made it here, Punjab is already across the border with a lot of troops.
Weren't they allied?
They
Qing
were allied
and-
before. They were allied before. Like when Taiping was fighting the first.
I mean, Taiping with Qing.
Qing with Punjab, you mean?
No, Qing with Taiping. Weren't they those?
Oh
weren't
yeah,
those two allied?
where did they? I mean, Taiping might have been at -3 stability anyways, so it didn't cost him that much.
I mean, you can't only declare wars if you.
Yeah,
have
but
three-
it's just 1 instead of 5 for truce break.
Yeah. I mean, it's like not only a truce break, but no speed truce break war against the former ally.
Yeah, he should have taken diplomacy to reduce this cost. To be honest.
So it's like a billion war extortion. Can't spell it.
Yeah, I mean, he did win 3 battles and pretty handily as well, but
I mean, there's no reason for them to peace out. Like, they see Bengal and Mewar pushing into Tibet right now after finishing the forts, and like Punjab is supporting
Yeah, and-
Qing, Japan is supporting Qing. It's like 1 versus 5.
Are Punjab troops much for Taiping? Yeah, he actually has more morale than Taiping.
But the quality is still better from.
Yeah, because
Taiping.
of the fire for the cannons, Taiping is still better, but only slightly over Punjab. So with even numbers and support of Qing and Japan, who have over, is it all the troops in one province? Okay, so they have 127k in one province. I guess to avoid stack wipes. And looks like the Rosvi just won versus Venice and took most of the Egypt at least back. What?
Yeah. I think they just didn't want to fight because is the Rwandan war already over? against
And
Russia?
they took the gold mine from Pope as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Rhineland is
Yeah,
completely cut off
Rhineland
from the
Pope.
sea. which means he cannot take land from AI Denmark. Okay. Hong Kong is fighting with Taiping's rebels, so he's not cutting him off yet. And Punjab is going for a battle.
Oh, that's...
Both sides are going really hard in. And yeah,
Oh.
Taiping is withdrawing.
Yeah. I mean, you're fighting with -2.
Yeah, Gradiax is going to be pissed. Like,
Why is he going to be pissed? Like, it's his
I
own
mean,
fault.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
It's
he
not like
was probably
Qing
pissed when he
attacked him.
declared this war. Because, like, as you said, what he would lose in this war versus Bengal is mostly land he just conquered, which sucks a lot because he made the bankruptcy war really for nothing. But then declaring this war, he's going to lose more. Like, Qing could cut him off from his lands in the east with just 2 provinces and take a nice fort as well on mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically Taiping, the whole thing started with Taiping invading into Bengal. He had support of Hong Kong, and Mewar couldn't support Bengal because we have a rule where top 5 great powers cannot fight on the same side, and at the time Mewar was top 5. And Taiping went like 60 or 70 over the force limit, which means he was losing a lot of money. And Bengal had like 60k troops compared to Taiping's 250 plus Hong Kong's like 100k. So Taiping just steamrolled Bengal and took all of this land from Bengal, which is very crucial because it's mountain forts.
Yeah. He took all of the forts.
Yeah, I
Of
mean
the
Bengal
Portuguese.
should have had more, but he lost all that he had. But then Taiping, after winning this war, apparently decided that like one war for a bankruptcy is not enough, and Bengal didn't really put much resistance because he was struggling just to gather enough troops to face Taiping alone, not even counting the Hong Kong's troops. So he declared a second war, truce broke Bengal, but then Mewar was top 7, which meant he could join the war, and together they actually were able to fight off Taiping. And Taiping was already running out of money at that point. So a lot of stuff happened. And now Taiping is withdrawing again.
And it
I mean,
looks like a super YOLO move, which didn't pay off at all.
Yeah. I mean, if it was just Qing and Japan, I could maybe see it happening. But with Punjab, I guess
No, I didn't.
I guess he hoped that Punjab would not care
You might.
to join.
You just slightly disconnected, probably. Because the stream is already lagging
yeah.
again. Oh, stream is dead on my end.
Oh, that's kind of weird because I'm still talking on Discord. Yeah, I lost all connection to stream. Let's hope the internet fixes itself. Oh, I got server lost.
Oh, wait. So you're gone.
And stream is back at least, so that's something. The internet is dying on me for some reason today. Apparently.
Not nice. Not nice. Just hot Sean,
Yeah.
guess.
Do I have technical difficulties thingy? Okay, let's just get back at it. We are pausing in 15 minutes anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my stream is really suffering. And it's not like I'm getting it worse, it's just going down to 0. So I think it's my internet provider.
I mean, like, regarding the Rosovi war, keep in mind that Tuscany was in bankruptcy.
It wasn't in bankruptcy. I checked.
I mean, at the start of the war, it was.
Yeah, maybe at the start.
And Venice
they
was
were-
in a disaster, if I'm not mistaken.
Who?
Venice.
Oh, I didn't check that.
And, like, I didn't know, as like, I think Greece didn't want to fight alone. So, I mean, that land sure is super nice to have because it's like, for seeing trade and stuff, super important. However,
Apparently, due to like what they decided to do is extend the Franco-Tuscan truce because of the stuff that happened in the peace deal.
okay. My rebels don't pop. I hate
I
that.
guess I tried to hotjoin right away. We didn't get any hotjoins this session, so we need. Well, actually, we did at the very start.
Yeah, 2 hot chance.
Yeah, but people probably already forgot, so we need to be back. Is the stream even working?
I mean, I see
yeah.
technical difficulties, so I assume
Yeah,
so.
yeah, it's the fresh screen.
Yeah. Just got the pop-up when you joined. I mean, since Savoy quit, it would be quite funny that if Friesland just vassalizes him for the Reconquest Wars in Europe.
Friesland, what?
If Friesland vassalizes Savoy Piedmont,
Oh, that's what you mean. I mean, it might
yeah,
be.
so I can always dip into Europe for a Reconquest War.
No, the problem is like almost all of. Oh no, they actually are just on
Yeah.
the border. But most of the colonial positions of Savoy were already taken by the natives. And Hong Kong is keeping a lot of troops in Taiping, but they're not really doing anything because he's not in the war.
No. I can't even enforce peace. Because Taiping was the aggressor.
Yep, in all of the wars.
Yeah.
And now he's really running out of money. He just barely
Yeah.
has any.
I don't
Yeah,
understand.
he was
that
dealing
move.
with rebels, but he has a lot of troops for just dealing with rebels, just split all around Hong Kong. It's kind of weird. And maybe even Taiping is going to win this battle, who knows? I mean, he might just stack wipe this Qing stack. Unless Punjab gets there first. Am I lagging again? No, okay. Nice.
No. Should I reroll trade goods?
Let's see how this battle goes for Taiping. I mean, there's just so many Qing and Japanese and Punjab troops against him.
Like, he is fighting 1v5. He
at this
shouldn't
point.
be able to win. Like, he has not the economy
like,
behind
my
it, he has
internet
not
is
the
just
manpower
dying
behind it,
today.
not the
I might
quality.
have to just stop for the time being.
Are you gone again?
Yeah, I'm gone again. The stream just died and I'm lagging. I think I'm going
Apparently.
to take like an hour break or something because it's really not working.
Your internet is really, really bad.
Yeah. It's just...
You're lagging behind.
Yeah, I mean it's back now, but wait, actually I'm still in game.
Yes. Oh, critics like uncount, I think. Oh yeah, Lithuania with Russian ideas.
Yep. And he's unconnected to Bengal.
Like he
The
will.
stream is still dead, I think.
Oh, let me check.
Okay, it should be coming back.
Yeah, stream is still dead.
I mean, and I'm still in game, but that's because we're paused anyway, so.
I'm not a smart man.
It's strange that I'm still having Discord on fairly
Ah,
working.
nope, you're just lagging.
Okay, I'm not even loading websites. At least the recording is going to be okay. Yeah, server lost.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah, I need to like wait for at least a bit till this thing clears up because it's
Also, like the pause starts in 8 minutes, so just wait the pause, then rejoin.
Yeah, already I got server lost, even on the pause.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll try resetting router. So it's going to be an early break for me. I'm going to reset
Yeah.
as well. So
I will go up into my
yeah,
native guys channel.
I'm going to be back in like 30 minutes or something like that.
Yeah. See you later.
See ya.